So you 8 hours and then this incident is alleged to have occurred?
To maybe shortcut, Judge, he went home. There were some people living in his home that he was trying to get out of his home. An altercation happened. It was people that were trying to get him to use drugs, Judge. And he was trying to do the right thing. He told me this story and told several people that story, but he was trying to fix the problem so he could be successful. And here we are. And he's been in custody since.
Okay, which explains things.
David Wayne Huff appeared in Judge Boyd's courtroom after being placed on probation for possession of a controlled substance in a drug-free zone. But just 8 hours into his probation, he violated it, arrested again after an altercation in his home. In court, Huff explained that he was trying to remove drug users from his house to get his life on track, but things escalated. Judge Boyd confronted him about his actions and reminded him that probation is a privilege, one that requires accountability, communication, and commitment. She gave Huff one last chance: remain in custody, complete his evaluations and sober meetings, and start his journey toward sobriety and redemption.
Just 8 hours. That's all it took for David Wayne Huff to violate his brand new probation. He had just been released after pleading guilty to possession of a controlled substance in a drug-free zone, a serious offense. But instead of celebrating a second chance, he found himself back in court the same day. Why? Because of a fight at his home. According to Huff, he was trying to kick out people using drugs in his house, a good deed gone wrong. But as Judge Boyd reminds him, intentions don't erase actions. Probation is a privilege, not a loophole. Do you believe Huff was genuinely trying to clean up his life, or just caught in another bad decision?
Watch as Judge Boyd lays out the path to success and warns Huff what will happen if he strays again.
2025 CR 003649, State versus David Wayne Huff. Can I have parties announce?
Matthew Finch for David Huff, Your Honor, ready.
And are you Mr. Huff?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, within 1,000 feet of a playground, and that makes it a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. The state recommends community supervision. They will take in consideration 2025 PF 06925. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. Did you understand that's a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plea?
No contest.
State any evidence.
State offers exhibit 1 and attachments, Judge.
We've reviewed those, Your Honor. We have no objections.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
The courtroom gets quiet as Judge Boyd begins her questioning. She reviews the plea deal, explains the possible 10-year sentence, and ensures Huff understands what's at stake. Every answer from him, a simple, "Yes, ma'am," but behind those words lies a decade-long struggle with addiction. When asked why he started using, Huff's voice cracks. "My stepdad was killed in a car crash." That pain became the start of a spiral lasting 10 years. Do you think trauma excuses addiction or just explains it?
Reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court will find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. We waive PSI today.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my client is motivated. He's accepted responsibility today. He's asking the court to follow this plea bargain. We would ask that you sentence him accordingly and follow our recommendations to the court as well.
All right. So how long have you been using?
About 10 years.
All right. Why did you start? What happened in your life?
My dad and my stepdad was killed in the car wreck.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Kind of messed me up, but
So are you, if you were tested today, what would the results be? All right. Positive for what? And what else? All right. So here's the thing, where you're starting at now today It's the court's hope that this probation, you'll improve and you'll get clean and sober and you'll stay clean and sober. So do you have any support system?
Yes, ma'am. They want me to go to treatment.
Right. So, I mean, do you have, who do you still?
Huff admits that if tested today, he'd test positive for meth and other substances. That's the harsh truth of addiction. Even facing prison time, he's still using. Judge Boyd listens, but doesn't lash out. Instead, she sets clear terms. 6 years in prison, suspended for probation, but with strict conditions. No contact with drug users, proof of employment, 200 hours of community service, 120 sober meetings in 120 days. The courtroom feels the tension, a mix of mercy and warning. Would you have given him another chance or sent him straight to service time?
I got him on a house. I see that. Asheville Road. But,
Okay. So do you live by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any children?
No, I got 2 kids, but they live in West Texas.
And what are their ages?
My son's 24, my daughter's 18.
All right. Do you have any grandchildren?
No, yeah.
Okay. Are you working at all?
ma'am.
What do you do?
I work for, right now I work for People Ready.
I'm sorry, what?
For People Ready as an electrician.
Okay.
So.
All right. This is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's to be no contact with Veronica Renee, Renee Trevino. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution, 120 sober meetings in 120 days. A referral.
Then comes the lesson every probationer needs to hear. Judge Boyd leans forward and says, communication is key. If Huff runs into problems, he must talk to his probation officer, not disappear. She reminds him, we can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. These are more than courtroom words. They're life advice. She knows relapse and silence destroy more lives than prison ever could. Why do you think so many people on probation stop communicating when they need help the most?
To felony drug court. TAP evaluation. Out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. Probation, is there anything else he needs? And I'm sorry, taking consideration 2025 PF 06925.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes. Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am. I appreciate it.
In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. So if there's an issue, talk to your probation officer. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. And nobody can help you, and we can't help you with your drug addiction if you don't want to help yourself. Now, I've ordered that you have a TAP evaluation out of custody. They're going to give you a date for that. If you miss that date, what's going to end up happening is a motion to revoke is going to be filed. You're going to be taken into custody. Either you'll make bond or you won't make bond, and I'll hear that motion to revoke. So if you need to get an appointment booklet, get an appointment booklet and put your dates down. You understand? And when you leave here today, other than following their instructions, you need to go to a sober support meeting. Those are the NA meetings, so you can get your life back on track. Because if you could.
Judge Boyd continues, outlining what happens if he fails again. Miss an evaluation, a motion to revoke probation. Miss a meeting, back to jail. Keep using, she paints it in brutal clarity. If you continue to use, only 2 things will happen. You'll go to prison or someone will have to come identify your body. The room goes silent. You can see the weight of those words hit Huff. She isn't threatening him. She's predicting his future if nothing changes. What would you do if the judge gave you one final warning like this?
Continue to use, only two things going to happen. Either you're going to end up in prison, right? And you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your house. You're going to lose even more time with your children. Or either somebody's going to have to come down and identify your body. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we
Thank
excuse-
you. Yes. Just have him remain in custody to speak with probation.
No, Your Honor, we're going to plead true with an agreement to continue on probation. With the evaluations to be done in custody.
And is this a misdemeanor assault?
It is a non-family misdemeanor assault, Your Honor. And there's already an agreement in place. I'm not the lawyer on that case, but there's an agreement to dispose of that case.
And what's the agreement on that case?
90 days to do. He will have probably racked up enough time by the time he's in custody. Getting done his obligations and explanation.
All right. So you understand, if you have an agreement with the state of defense, I don't have to follow that agreement. Do you understand that? All right. Court is calling 2025 CR 003649 State versus David Wayne Huff. Can I have parties announced?
Deputy Whitlock for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Matthew Finch for David Huff, Your Honor, ready.
And are you Mr. Huff?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you the same David Wayne Huff who was placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 003649 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B NA? It's in a drug-free zone on May 15, 2025 for a term of 6 years.
Despite the grim warning, Judge Boyd still shows compassion. She orders him to stay in custody for now, to complete his TAP evaluation, start his sober meetings, and prepare for felony drug court. She even reminds him, if the system accidentally releases him, don't run. Come back voluntarily. That's trust, fragile but real. And for someone who spent years surrounded by chaos, that trust might be the lifeline he needs. Do you think Huff will honor that trust or fall back into old habits once he's free?
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 1. On or about the 16th day of May, 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, David Wayne Huff, committed the offense of assault in violation of condition number 1.
All right. And how do you plead?
Sure.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 6 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is to continue probationer on probation, but to allow for all the evaluations that have not yet been complete to be completed while in custody. The state understands that there is a proposed agreement as to what will happen with the assault that defendant has just pledged true to. So continuing probation will have everything, all the cases will be taken care of, and the state believes that probationer will be able to start a successful probation journey. Your Honor.
All right, sure. And that's the agreement, counsel?
It is, Your Honor.
You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. If you'll state your name for the record.
David Wayne Huff.
All right, so Mr. Huff, they're saying that they want certain evaluations done in custody. I see that you were placed on probation in May. So why did you not follow through with those evaluations out of custody?
I was only on probation 8 hours.
I'm sorry?
As the hearing wraps up, Huff thanks the judge. He promises he'll be successful, But promises are easy. Change is hard. Judge Boyd repeats her golden rule one last time. If probation isn't helping, come back to this court. Don't disappear. Her message echoes far beyond the bench. Accountability isn't punishment, it's opportunity. How many people actually use their second chances the way they should?
8 hours.
Yes, so what,
Okay, so
so you 8 hours and then this incident is alleged to have occurred?
To maybe shortcut, Judge, he went home. There were some people living in his home that he was trying to get out of his home. An altercation happened. It was people that were trying to get him to use drugs, Judge. And he was trying to do the right thing. He told me this story and told several people that story, but he was trying to fix the problem so he could be successful, and here we are. And he's been in custody since.
Okay, that explains things.
yes, ma'am.
Now I understand why I should follow your agreement. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court, as previously stated, is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court will alter and amend conditions to the following, and this is to happen in custody. A TAP evaluation and a referral to felony drug court. And I am going to order, I think somebody's already ordered you to have 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Was that previously ordered?
It was, Judge.
All right. So you're to make sure that you do that. If for some reason, because the systems are down, if some reason they release you from the Bexar County Jail, you know you're not supposed to be released, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If for some reason they release you, don't fight them over it. Just come back to this court in the morning, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you have any questions about anything?
No, ma'am, thank you.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am, I'll be successful.
All right, if in this court to be successful on probation, communication is key, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you need something, let probation know. If they feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Yeah.
But whatever you do, don't do this thing where you don't report, okay?
Yeah.
David Huff left court today still on probation, but with serious conditions and a warning. Judge Boyd ordered him.
The case concludes, but the story isn't over. David Huff leaves the courtroom still on probation, but with strict orders and one final warning. He must complete 120 sober meetings, follow every evaluation, and report regularly. If he slips again, he could lose everything: his freedom, his home, his children. Judge Boyd's closing words hit like a gavel. Get clean, stay clean, build a life worth living. Now, the choice is his. Do you think he'll finally break free from addiction or repeat the same mistake? Final overview on CTA. This case isn't just about drugs or probation. It's about accountability, redemption, and the razor-thin line between relapse and recovery. Judge Boyd didn't just hand down a sentence. She handed Huff a lifeline, one that depends entirely on his choices. The question now is, will you use it? If you believe in second chances, hit that like button. If you think accountability matters most, comment below with your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe for more real courtroom stories where every decision could change a life.